For many years, business owners and management teams viewed consultants in the business industry as scam artists. It was considered that an external opinion on how to change things internally held no place in the decision-making process. However, in recent times, there has been a huge shift in this mentality, with many advantages now showing through business performance, growth, and market share for many once blinded companies. The purpose of this presentation is to show Christophe and Nature France team how entering the Australian olive oil market can be done strategically, effectively, and sustainably. The recommendations made in this presentation are based off industry research conducted by myself and my team at TSM Consultants. From industry analysis of the competitive environment to the understanding of consumers' needs within the target market, it is my responsibility as a consultant to give the company the best possible chance to not only survive, but to thrive.
So, what do we already know about our products, our target market, our competitive advantages, and our competitive environment? We know we have a 100% vegetal oil, the first in the market. Our packaging is biodegradable, unlike any other currently shelved in Australia. The olive oil industry in Australia already have multiple foreign players. Nature France will do all manufacturing and packaging overseas before entering Australia. The products are going to be priced higher than most of the other products stocked in the market. And the target consumers will be a niche market for those seeking high quality, healthy and premium products, whom of which are willing to spend a little extra for those factors.
With this information, we were able to analyse multiple aspects of the potential expansion into Australia. We began looking at ways the company can grow, and more importantly, looking at opportunities in an already competitive industry to find the perfect placement for the products. Let's have a look now at what we recommend moving forward. The first recommendation I want to propose is that of a partnership with Woolworths. Ambitious? Maybe, but smart? Most definitely.
Woolworths currently have a massive 37% market share, making them the most recognisable and powerful player in the industry. For Nature France to be shelved in Woolworths stores around Australia, it will begin to push the products into the faces of the consumers, and we all understand the importance of brand recognition in a competitive environment. Other benefits from an alliance with Woolworths include some of the following. More than 200,000 employees Australia-wide. Woolworths have more than 3,000 stores nationally. Approximately 28 million customers enter Woolworths stores every week. Constant innovation opportunities through the partnership. Woolworths also do their own statistics for their partners and give feedback on products and refill orders. Woolworths have a distribution centres all over Australia-wide, that will help to move the products and also save us, giving us financial benefits. Lastly, Woolworths is spread all over Australia and currently stock multiple foreign products. This will help with consumer knowledge already in the industry. However, with all these factors and benefits for Nature France, it is our responsibility to also show why and how this strategic move can benefit Woolworths. This is where we show our competitive advantages and align them with the vision and values of Woolworths. Here you can see the current Woolworths slogan that is used for their current sustainability plan. Working together to create a better tomorrow. Our new program of positive change for our people, our planet, and our product. The three main words here are people, planet, and product. And we at TSM Consultants believe the health benefits of the olive oils, the environmentally friendly materials used for the packaging, and other advantages the company have will give Woolworths plenty of reasons to stock these products, whilst also staying true to the slogan we see here above.
The second recommendation is something that needs careful consideration. Christophe spoke in a recent live session with our team regarding the distribution and logistical situation facing the company as the products are being imported into Australia. There are many options, hurdles and unfortunately costs that are associated with this aspect of the expansion. The most important consideration here is the long-term profitability and sustainability.
I recommend firstly moving any potential shipments and storage facilities to the east coast of Australia, with Sydney and Brisbane being the ideal location for this move. This is for multiple reasons, including geographical and logistical advantages. amongst others. Nature France acquiring a warehouse would allow for larger quantities of products to be shipped, stored, and distributed more consistently and conveniently. This option would also allow consumers to restock shelves at a far more time-effective rate. Whilst this option is what I believe to be a smart investment, it must be considered that the company may not want to commit to a warehouse and distribution facility until the brand begins to understand the dynamics of this foreign industry. So, alternatively to this recommendation, we can look to outsource all the logistical aspects of the company, for the initial period anyway, just to get a gauge of the landscape and the quantities in which we are requiring to move forward. This option may come with less financial outlay initially and also mitigate a portion of the risk. However, this will take away a larger percentage of the profit margins, especially in the early beginnings of the expansion. In the recommendation report, you can find some information regarding an Australian logistics company who consider themselves to be the leaders. Northline is a company and an experienced Australian-owned global logistics business with an industry-leading national network. Northline could be a very good option if we do look to outsource this logistical issue, offering a range of warehouse services from storage to inventory checks and all the way down to technological distribution systems for reporting and stock distribution. This consideration must also be heard. My third and final recommendation comes through the way of marketing. Philip Kotler defines marketing as the science and art of exploring, creating and delivering value to satisfy the needs of a target market at a profit. This reference shows the importance of not only marketing, but smart strategic marketing. In a generation that is so heavily controlled by what we see and read on social media, the importance of Nature France to market the products in the perfect position has never been so important as right now. However, the availability of marketing platforms has never been so great at the same time. The first thing to note in regards to the marketing is that a potential partnership with Woolworths will open up many opportunities for marketing options and ideas, from magazines to flyers, from advertising boards in store and online product reviews. The potential reach is huge. The other thing to note with marketing is the niche market in which we will find our consumers. We aren't looking to appeal to certain demographics of the population, so the marketing needs to be strategic and calculated in order to be effective. A commonly used term in today's society is influencer marketing. This technique of marketing has become an extremely important tool for businesses and products attempting to gain the attention of their consumers. Influencer marketing is widely used because people often perceive a promotional posting by an influencer to be coming from the influencer's own opinion. I, along with my team at TSM, believe in the early months and years of the expansion into Australia, Nature France could find some real benefits from a social media presence through the use of influencers. Now, getting influencers to push products is not simply looking at whose profile is the biggest, but rather looking at whose profile and qualities as an individual align best with the target market we are after and the one we are trying to attract. With this in mind, we believe that famous chefs, sports stars, personal trainers, and even food critics are the ideal influencers for clients' products. The credibility of products must breathe through the credibility of the personalities displaying the products online. The second part of the marketing recommendation will come after a period of time of being shelved at Woolworths and having a presence in the market and industry. This recommendation is an attempt to achieve sustainability for the client and increase product awareness within what we hope to be a very successful first 2 years. Not too dissimilar from the influencer marketing recommendation, we at TSM believe that gaining a presence on national television can be considered a smart strategic plan to market the products to the target consumer group. Thanks to television, people are learning to eat healthy and cook better. Australia has fallen in love with food reality cooking shows and competitions. TV ratings are going through the roof, and some shows commanding massive audiences and gaining massive sponsorship. Considered one of the healthier products in the market, gaining exposure to this magnitude could help not only build sustainability, but also develop long-term growth for Natura Friends. Imagine a Gordon Ramsay or a Jamie Oliver using your products on their show. The credibility and potential growth for this is unmeasurable. Whilst it may come at an expense financially, the products will be marketed in the face strategically to an audience of food enthusiasts and target market consumers.
Whilst much of this presentation has been based around the alignment with Woolworths, I want it to be known that this recommendation does not hold the only key to the success of Natura France. The competitive advantages that the company have already exist, well before the expansion idea. The quality of the product will allow the product to succeed. However, one of the first things we learn in business is that a product can be the best on the market, but without smart decision-making processes, the product can never really reach its potential. Market research, industry analysis, and environmental considerations have gone into this report and this presentation and have been developed for you, the management team at Natura France. The confidence in the TSM team we have in you, we hope it's reciprocated. We believe the adoption of our recommendations can allow you to successfully enter a thriving Australian olive oil market.